Oh, there's been some shenanigans in the recycle bins. Maybe a fox has broken the lid to the box and scattered all the bottles and tins. Or maybe the neighbour's cat came looking for that rat, whose speciality is the food waste bin, in search of his favourite delicacy, the gravy tin. Or maybe that stray dog, pigeons, seagulls, or even magpies, all manner of wild folk, and now my garage door is broke. What is called for is a spy. To figure out who or what causes all the mess, a camera was set up to capture the mysterious guest. But when we played the video back, we couldn't believe what we saw. It was Morris, the pet guinea pig, in a giant robot suit, walking tall. For he was the criminal mastermind with technology and an evil grin, driven by his obsession to eat, each night to raid the bins. "Good afternoon," said Mr. Spoons as I passed him in the street. Such a friendly greeting for such a short meeting, as I see him practically every day of the week. But not to grumble, he's very humble and a very polite fellow. And upon a meeting he likes to use the right greeting whenever he says hello. Good morning is before 12 and good afternoon all the way to 5. Good evening follows the pattern all the way to midnight, and then, well, I hope you're asleep then. I saw a fox cross my path, a flash of red and a bushy tail. I did not see his face at all to know if he was well. I saw a deer bounding away from me, and all I could see was its behind. I did not see her face at all to know what was on her mind. I saw a rabbit dart into a hedge. On the brambles it left some fur. I did not see his face at all to know if it was a him or her. I saw a badger one evening. Across the road he scurried. I did not see his face at all to know if he was worried. And I saw a squirrel on a branch looking at me straight in the eyes. The look on his face, I do recall, was one of mischief and not at all surprise. Somewhere hidden out of sight there lives a giant named Mike, and I'm sure you haven't seen him, and it's no surprise, for he is the master of disguise. For you'd be walking down the street and not even realise you've passed his feet, and the day your hat blew off in a breeze and floated straight between his knees. And remember that day you fell over and your leg, it did get cut? Well, that was right next to the giant's massive butt. And around the corner of the shop where your mum buys ice cream and jelly, that's right opposite his unshapely, wobbly belly. And rock hopping near the water's edge, climbing those giant boulders. You wouldn't even realise it, but you were right between his arms and shoulders. And up the allotments where Grandpa's shed is made of tin, laying between the beans and the compost bin is a giant's chin. And the weekends when you visit Aunt Flo, and on the train going as fast as it goes, just before the tunnel where the trees grow in rows, if you're lucky you might see the giant's nose. And just before bed on a moonlit night, if you look out of the window you might be treated to a sight, the giant's bald head in the distance reflecting in the light. There's a fish that lives in my toilet bowl. He hides in the S-bend. Every time I flush the loo, he dodges the poo and swims back again. Sometimes I see him under the rim and then I glimpse his tail disappear back within. In the S-bend, he must feel safe and enjoy the rush of the flush with every swim he takes. Pachyderms that move in herds across the sky, described in words, can change to otherworldly beasts before my eyes as imagination feasts. Now I see a crocodile with a crooked smile turn his head and eat his tail and wish us all goodbye. Whales and dolphins break the surface, leap and flip through the clouds in a skyward circus. And there behold a dragon breathe fire upon a sunrise and turn into a butterfly right before my eyes. And there's a nose and now a chin, as a face is born and a mouth within. Now it's laughing, or is it crying, as the wind changes it into a lion. It's incredible what we can see when we use our eyes to set our minds free, on our backs looking into the sky, the many pictures in the clouds that pass us by. And behold a dragon, fire breath upon the sunrise. And there behold a dragon, breathe fire upon a sunset, turn into a butterfly right before my sunset sunrise. Whales and dolphins break the surface, leap and flip through the clouds. Shop where your mum buys ice cream and jelly, that's right opposite his and the rock hopping near the water's edge. I saw a rabbit dart into the hedge on practically every day of the week. There's been some shenanigans in the... There's been some shenanigans in the... There's been some shenanigans in the recyclable bins. Recyclable. Recycle. Recycle, not recyclable. Recyclable. Waste bin in search of his favourite delicacy. Oh, there's been to figure out who or what causes all the mess, a camera was set up to capture the mysterious guest. But when we seagulls or even magpies, the more no. Morris, the pet guinea pig, in a giant robot. There's a fish that lives in my toilet bowl. Hi.